Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing a lovely 2022 Genesis GV60, a 360 kilowatt Sport Plus. So yeah, this car's a 72 plate 2022 model. It's a 360 kilowatt Sport Plus. So this is the definitive range topping version of the GV60. All GV60s are electric, and yeah, obviously you've got the 168 kilowatt premium, the 234 Sport, and then the 360 kilowatt Sport Plus, which is this. So 3 different trim levels and with sort of different denoting of spec. And yeah, really nice. It absolutely looks gorgeous in Himalayan Grey metallic. And this one's also got the Innovation Pack, which gives you the surround camera at the front and these adaptive quad lamps, quad LED lamps, which have these sort of 6 dot indicators, which look really cool, really futuristic. And yeah, you've got all the LED beams. You've got about 10 individual LED beams, which is really cool, futuristic. Obviously this one's got the 21-inch Sport Plus alloys. These are these sort of like really techno looking milled aluminium sort of esque wheels. The premiums come with these 19-inch wheels found on the GV60 standard. The sports come with these nice 20-inch wheels. They're quite nice, but obviously the range topping Sport Plus gives you these ultimate 21-inch alloys, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport EVs, which yeah, all Genesis come with Michelin either PS5s or Pilot Sport EVs, which is really nice and high quality. Nice to know that they're, you know, definitely giving customers a high quality car. This one's also got the lime painted calipers, which is really cool. I think you get black or anodized sort of silver standard, which looks a bit boring, but the lime color definitely adds that bit of zest to it. And you've got these electric door handles which come out, and you've also got a sort of different key to the GV70 and the 80s. Yeah, a bit of sort of like a very interesting looking key with the buttons on the side, sort of like what Polestar and Volvo do nowadays. You've got sort of spoiler mounted on the glass with your rear view camera in the spoiler and a brake light bar integrated, and the boot buttons at the bottom here instead of being on the wiper. Obviously you don't get a wiper on this, but yeah, the GV60 is sort of designed to be the CUV sort of coupe utility vehicle. It's sort of a 4x4 with a slanted shape to it. You've got a boot load protector with Genesis logo, and you've got a Meneke's charging cable, double-ended fast, and a 3-pin in here, and an adapter, and your tyre inflation kit. So fully loaded. It looks like the cable's not even been used before. And yeah, you've also got a parcel load cover along with a black suede headlining, standard on the Sport Plus models, and the Bang Olufsen rear quarter speakers for the boot, and a 12-volt socket in the back, which is quite nice. Electric tailgate. Obviously Sport Plus, like I said, gives you these lovely wheels standard. You've also got electric charging flap, which is quite nice. And you've got these sort of white dots here, which I think indicate how highly charged it is, but very interesting that is. Just a lot of cool features really. It definitely is a big level above the high-end eyes. You've got rear privacy as well, black window trim and chrome upper window trim with this sort of Z shape trim on the back, and black roof rails, which is really nice. All Sport Plus models come standard with a obsidian well, nappa leather interior pack, which gives you suede headlining as well. So yeah, this one's finished in obsidian black with sort of black piping, and it looks really nice, sort of quilted interior. It looks sort of like a couch, a really high quality sort of couch. It's just really cool, to be honest. It's really funky and quirky. And yeah, you've got these sort of rubber boot mats, boot mat, and also the interior mats. You've got 2 USB-C ports. You've got the comfort touch seat for the rear passenger. So basically you can just move the seat back and forwards, back and forth, and also recline it fully by holding this button. But yeah, I'm just going to stop that. And yeah, on the door panel as well, you've got some really nice high quality leather trim, full Alcantara on the midsection here. You've got the Bang & Olufsen sort of milled aluminium effect looking speakers. This has got the £990 option of a 17 speaker Bang Olufsen sound system. As Bang Olufsen Genesis don't quote their wattage figures, in America the GV60 has 1400 watts of amplified power with the same speaker setup, so it would be right to assume that this also has the 1400 watt setup. And you've got leather arm rests here and even a bit of plastic leather on the bottom of the door. Extremely high quality materials, you know, for a price point. It's about 70 grand new, the car. You've got some sort of satin aluminium air vents and some metal coat hanger hooks, and also these sort of like chrome looking door handles with window switches and an unlock and lock button, and this nice aluminium trim. So yeah, overall really nice high quality interior. The headroom is actually quite nice. You know, I'm not struggling too badly. That's me just sitting normal. You've still got a little bit of headroom left despite the slanted roof design. And you've got LED rear reading lights as part of the Panorama fixed vision roof. So this roof doesn't open, but it's tinted, and yeah, it's got a blind which intersects into the middle, which is quite nice. But yeah, overall really high quality Alcantara. I do love Alcantara, and the leather, it's really nice. All Sport Plus models come standard with ergo motion driver's seat and the comfort front seat pack, which gives you a 16-way driver's ergo motion seat. So you've got electric seat away and or cushion extension. You've got 2-way bolster, 4-way lumbar, 8-way electric, and you've got this 2-way rocker switch, which is basically just a relaxation mode. It just fully reclines the seat and extends that out to the outermost position. And you've got massage driver's seat, which is quite nice. The comfort front seat pack also gives you heated and ventilated front seats, along with a heated steering wheel standard. And yeah, really nice steering wheel. Start up the car, just press this button and you've got this sort of crystal orb looking, or this glass orb looking gear selector in the middle here. And when you actually turn the car on, it flips around, which is really cool. It looks like a gizmo ball, sort of like a metal gizmo grenade or something, some futuristic sci-fi looking just out of a movie sort of. You've got this heads-up display as well as part of the innovation pack, adaptive quad lamp LEDs, and you've also got surround camera system, remote parking, as well as blind spot assist and level 2 autonomous adaptive cruise on the highway. You've also got wireless phone charging standard, which is quite nice. It just slots your phone in this little hole here. And you've got some rocker switches with this sort of metal knurling, really Bentley style, along, you know, again with the front seats. Really high quality nappa leather, and they haven't really cheaped out on materials anyway. You've even got a leatherette sort of dashboard, and you've got your sort of touch screen for your climate controls here. However, you do have physical temperature buttons, and you've also got a physical button for the navigation, the Bluetooth, the radio and the media for your Apple CarPlay and stuff. And like I said, adaptive cruise steering assist. Drive mode, you've got Eco Sport and Comfort. And if you click this boost button, you go from having 430 horsepower to 480 briefly, which is really nice. And you've got these sort of aluminium looking paddle shift. You've got this mirror, which looks like, you know, you're about to just eject a rocket from a jet, which looks really cool. You just, you know, put your hand on there and just press the button. It's like firing a missile. Very interesting, you know. Two set memory for the driver as well. Again, with Bang & Olufsen speakers, you've got the really ultra high quality sort of aluminium look to the speakers here. This is like the same speaker design they use in the advanced and BO sound systems, which are well north of £5,000. Really high quality finish looking, and again on the bottom, and you've got some A-pillar sort of tweeters there, which is really nice. And yeah, you've got this touch screen as well, like I said, heated and ventilated front seats with heated steering wheel, a surround camera system with remote control parking. And yeah, you've sort of got a picture of those are sort of the sport wheels. Those are the wheels you get on a sport. So they're not the premium, they're not a Sport Plus, they're in the middle. And you've got a white car here without a sunroof, which is quite funny. But yeah, I thought the sunroof wasn't going to take up a huge amount of the roof, but it actually does take up pretty much all the roof. It is really just like a panoramic sunroof. It's definitely a must to have any sunroof on a car, in my opinion, an SUV. And you've got these LED headlamp, these sort of vanity lights. You've got 2 USB-C ports, 12-volt socket, and 2-zone climate control at the front with individual temperature adjustment, and again with aluminium trim being carried along. And yeah, you've got all your sort of navigation. You've got a very nice screen, and yeah, you can obviously seem to adjust the passenger's seat from the screen as well. And you've sort of got this knurling, this plastic chrome looking knurling for the indicators and your lights and your washer, which is quite nice. Really nice instrument display, and you've got a touch capacitive button for the dashboard here as well, and a sort of dot button here, which I think is a favourite. Yeah, it's a favourite button. And yeah, overall really nice. The boost button is so cool when you just press that and you get instant whiplash. You've also got a fingerprint reader here, which allows you to, you know, store your profile and settings. You've even got a home and your menu button there with a sort of scroll wheel, so you can sort of not have to use a touchscreen if you don't want to. And white double stitching on the dashboard there. Obviously just really nice. I'm really impressed, you know, for a price point. It's about 70 grand with its options. It's got the sunroof, the Bang Olufsen, and a couple of other things which I obviously would have mentioned. The innovation pack, which is about two or 3 grand, which is quite nice. And yeah, you've got these adaptive LED headlamps and the Genesis logo at the front, which looks like as I've always said, sort of a knockoff Bentley looking logo. Really cool and high quality. And then yeah, under the bonnet, not much to see. You've just got a little thing for your sort of chargers or some storage, and at the front you get 180 kilowatt motor, and at the rear you get 180 kilowatt motor once again to make a 4-wheel drive drivetrain with 360 kilowatts, which is 490 horsepower when the boost button is clicked. So yeah, by clicking the button on the side of the key here called hold, you're able to turn on the car and move it backwards and forwards. Which is really cool, and that's again part of the innovation pack. It's definitely a must. Even though the pack's slightly cheaper on this car, it still isn't really worthy of getting rid of. It's definitely a pack you should have, in my opinion. It's quite difficult to buy Genesis without the innovation pack. So yeah, really nice. Obviously Himalayan Grey gunmetal looking metallic, and yeah, you seem to have a white key and a black key as well, which is a bit interesting. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, so today I'll be test driving the Genesis GV60. So yeah, obviously it's quite a funky looking car. Really funny here actually, you've got this crystal orb, and when you turn on the car it flips around, which is quite cool. Looks like some sort of gizmo. Really funny looking metal looking gizmo, but yeah, really nice. You've even got electric steering column. This is a range topping 360 kilowatt Sport Plus, so this is sort of it's got the same battery as the GV70, but I would assume this car's significantly lighter, because obviously, you know, sort of a coupe hatchback SUV looking thing. I think they call it a CUV actually, which is like a coupe utility vehicle. But yeah, really nice actually. Obviously you've got the premium, which is 168 kilowatts, for sport, which is 234, and the Sport Plus, which is 360. So it's about 490 horsepower when the boost button's clicked. Otherwise it's about 430. So yeah, quite nice obviously. Really impressed with interior. You've got this sort of nappa leather, sort of looks like a bit like a, don't know, sort of like a nightclub couch looking sofa. Really weird looking, and yeah, just quite funky interior. You've also got this Bang Olufsen sound system for about £1,000, which is actually really good. For £1,000, I think the American one, they don't actually state any wattage figures here, Bang Olufsen and Genesis, but the American one has about 1400 watts of amplified power, which is insane. So yeah, it's in sport mode now, so let's just give it a little bit of a boost. Got the boost gauge on, yeah. It's really fast. Wow. Really impressively quick for an SUV, to be honest. Wow. Really does give you some insane whiplash. You've also got your heated and ventilated seats as physical buttons now down here, sort of like the original Kona, the Mark 1 Konas we've been selling, the electric ones. They've got the buttons down here. And you've also got the comfort seat pack standard on the Sport Plus models, along with the nappa leather. Only the Sport Plus models come standard with this. So you've got massaging, you've literally got massaging seats standard, which is I think for 2022 onwards. I may be wrong or correct, but as far as I know, I think the ventilated, the comfort seat is standard. It might be an option, but yeah, either way, this car's got it. And yeah, you've got massaging ergo motion front seats, both driver and passenger, which is nice. And yeah, I think the driver's actually only got a massage seat, which is a bit of an annoyance. But I'll have to have a look after. Yeah, I think only the driver's seat's ergo motion, but both seats are front ventilated and both have a 16-way ballast function, which is nice. 2-way bolster. And yeah, you've got the innovation pack, which gives you a heads-up display. It's sort of a little more basic for innovation pack on the electric because you've already got the TFT display, the full wide screen. It's basically a new shape Kona display. It's yeah, quite nice, obviously. And this black nappa leather, just very nice. Really feels smooth to drive. Being four-wheel drive, it's definitely the one to have, the most powerful one. Obviously, some people don't need the power, but you know, you're still getting over 200 miles range, which is reasonable. It seems to be common on these ones with loads of power. But then again, you're getting four-wheel drive, and yeah, it's a nice standard spec. And this one's got the fixed Panorama vision pack, which just gives you a fixed sunroof. It doesn't open, but it's they seem to be really deeply tinted. They're very dark for sunroofs. The glass in them tinting, yeah. But yeah, you've got a sunblind with that, and along with the nappa leather seat pack, you get full suede headlining, and the blind actually, yeah, the blinds sort of intersects on each other. You've got a blind coming out this way and a blind coming out that way, collapsing on each other, which is quite cool. And you've got this sort of touch button. This is sort of like Merc style, this capacitive touch button on here, the drive mode and the boost. I do like this theme of green, the lime coloured boost button, along with the lime coloured calipers. It does look a lot nicer than the standard. I think they're black or anodized white, silver. Definitely just adds a little bit of excitement to the car. Really does, you know. It's very unusual, very quirky. No one's ever seen a Genesis before, and no one's ever seen a like lime coloured calipers or this gizmo looking gear stick. It's really unique, and it's definitely a different level of Hyundai. I'd have to say it's very well set apart. It's like you wouldn't really even know anything in his Hyundai. Yeah, Genesis do a really good job. I'm definitely impressed with this. It's definitely a lot more interesting than GV60, GV70s I've been reviewing. But yeah, really nice actually. I'm quite surprised. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.